Shalom. Sometimes the Most High will send a person into your life to play the role of kind of a bridge over troubled waters, so to speak. They'll be there with you in a particular season to help to get you from one place to the next. They'll help to keep you from falling in the water and drowning as you're moving from one place to the next. So they've been assigned and anointed with exactly what you need for a certain place that you're in. But bridges are not dwelling places. Bridges aren't meant to be lived on. It's something that you move through. Bridges are meant to serve a purpose, to fill in the gap, to provide support while you're moving to get to the other side. If you're driving, most bridges have a sign on it that says to the drivers, do not stop on bridge. You have to keep moving. So you don't normally park your car on a bridge. Now, the bridge is something that's only even necessary because you're attempting to travel somewhere that is not normally traveled. So there has to be a provision made so that you can do something that's not normally available. So a bridge, in a sense, provides a supernatural way to cross a place that's not normally natural to cross. And it keeps you from harming yourself in the process. For example, if you're trying to get across a large body of water, you wouldn't be able to do it naturally. So a bridge is a supernatural way of doing something that you wouldn't be able to normally do. And so is a bridge, as we're looking at that spiritually. It's a provision for you temporarily to do something and to get through something that naturally you may not be able to do. So once you cross the bridge, you have to keep moving. A lot of times the person who was able to, pray you through something, encourage you, give you a word, just be there for you during a tough season. Once you get through it, you may find that, the person doesn't seem to have the same oomph to them that they had during that season. They may not always be available the same way that they were during that season. They may not have just the right word for you as they did during that season. But if that person was a bridge for you over the troubled waters that you were going through, then you have to allow it to be what it was. For a season, it was supernaturally, that person was supernaturally able to fill that need through the hand of the Most High. And now you have to accept the natural person that's in your life. So this is not a message to say that now you discard people or that you're using people or even that your season is up with a person. But this is just saying to recognize what was purposed to carry you over and not expecting it to perform the same way once you reach dry and stable ground. The anointing is for a purpose, and it served its purpose when it was needed. So now you have to accept the natural order of things once you return to stability, and don't now continue to seek these wonders. So Yahuwah parted the Red Sea through Moses, when it was necessary. But it wasn't for them to look for that particular miracle to happen again. It served its purpose, and Moses wasn't used in that way anymore. They had to walk around bodies of water after that if they wanted to walk, get somewhere. Or if they went through water, they had to get wet. So Moses was no longer anointed to perform in that particular way, but he remained present, and Yahuwah remained present to be appreciated in other ways. So praise the Most High, cross over the bridge, understanding and appreciating its purpose, and then continue on your journey. The bridge is not a dwelling place to live, to stay, to dwell on, to cause to one to continually perform in the same way. The bridge serves a purpose. So appreciate the supernatural ways that the Most High interrupts the natural flow to meet us where we are. But then also appreciate the natural order of things when you enter into that season, because it's saying that you've now entered into a stable place where you should be able to endure with the natural things that you've been equipped with. So appreciate them both, and be able to see and appreciate a person that we're calling a bridge or a season or whatever, and know that it's not a dwelling place to live and to stay in that place right there. So while we're on the topic of bridges not being dwelling places, this video was about people, but also we allow other things that were supposed to be bridges in our lives to become a dwelling place, such as our jobs, the place where we're living, different circumstances that we find ourselves in. These things were bridges that were supposed to just carry us over a season of our life, but we hold on to it and cling on to it and refuse to let go. We holding on to it, and it's hindering us in making us become stagnant in our journey, because we're supposed to be moving past. This was supposed to bridge a gap, in our journey, to get us to the next place, just to support us while we were trying to cross over from one place to the next. But we allow this situation, in this circumstance, also to become like a bridge that we won't let go of. So look out for that also. Is there anything in your life, any circumstance that was meant to be a bridge, any situation, whether it be a blessing or, just something undesirable, desirable, doesn't matter. A lot of things that we just become comfortable so quickly. We easily become comfortable. So sometimes we have to be shifted off of the bridge. You got to shake the bridge for us to get off of it, and to continue to move on. So we have to look out for that also. Shalom.